tonight, no less, of course, for PSG, who went to Camp Nou and got a big, big result. We're just going to remind you of how that one came to be. Man of the moment, of course, man of the match has to be Kylian Mbappe with a hat-trick at the Camp Nou. Incredible
place to do it that we spoke about before the game. When Neymar is not there, PSG needs that player that he comes and steals the show, and he did that. Like, this was the first goal. He always played at the back of Gerard Piqué, really sharp feet, and another unlikely finishing with a left foot, and that was the peak of the three. What a hat trick, and what a moment to do it, and what a personality for a young man, 22 years old, and he showed.
Deluded. Roberto thought they were going to bang a couple past him.
I would say deluded.
They showed good signs this season, and then when they got big games like Juventus at home, Real Madrid at home, they always fall short. And probably you're looking at players like today, you got Busquets, you got Jordi Alba, and you're looking at it was no enough energy in that.
Jamie's just waiting to argue back.
I said at the start, Barcelona had absolutely no chance in this competition at the top of the show. She's lost $100.
No, I've lost CBS's money.
If I was getting my own money, Kay, it'd be on Bayern Munich.
There was no official confirmation that CBS were actually going to give us the $100, so you know.
No, but I think it's a huge result for Pochettino.
Yeah.
I really believe that. He's gone there. Obviously, Tuchel's now come to England, but he did get to the Champions League final. Last season, whether there's problems above him, maybe dealing with players, but Pochettino's come in. They're not actually top of the league, PSG. They're just behind Lille, I think, in the Ligue 1. And,
in the what now?
But I think it's a huge result for him. And as this game was built up before the game, the master v the apprentice, and it looks like the apprentice has just become the master.
Do you think the interesting thing about this game is, though, because headlines, Mbappe had the space, actually big players showed up in the big moments, would it have been the same performance if they would have had Neymar and Di Maria in the side, in terms of when Neymar gets on the ball, holding on to possession? Because basically, when you analyse today's game, a lot of it was Mbappe finding that space, quick play, counter-attacking play. Would it be different with a Neymar coming back into that side?
Of course. Today the reference was Mbappe, only one player. Maybe when you got Neymar, you need to share it, but what Pochettino did today was so brave. He went there, he found a way to play Icardi and Moise Kean, he found a way to play Berratti and Paredes. That's never been done with PSG, with Tuchel before. He went to a system that at the beginning we were thinking, this is a little bit kamikaze. The fullbacks, as we'll see in the main highlights, they are so high up. He played a 4-2-2-2. So brave in a league that PSG don't play really competitive games in French football. That was incredible to earn the respect of that dressing room. I think Pochettino can really take this team now into the next level.
There is loads to analyse from this result tonight. We are going to do that for you throughout the evening. You've got about an hour coming up of full highlights, analysis, interviews, everything you want to see to break down that game between PSG and Barcelona. But we also have to talk to you, Jamie, quickly about the result between Liverpool and Leipzig. Will you leave the studio with a spring in your step tonight?
Yes, I think the whole of the city of Liverpool will. They've been down for a while, and you just forget the feeling of winning a game. And it's not even a case of, you know, Liverpool getting through or the actual away goals or just, you know, what will happen in the second leg. Liverpool are huge favourites now, almost got 1 foot in the next stage. But I think when you're a supporter of a club, it's just that feeling when your team win. And it's just a nice feeling that you haven't had for a while as a Liverpool supporter. So I was extremely pleased, and I'm sure you've got a couple of clips of me celebrating goals now.
Don't mind
That's what I'm waiting for.
You're always very high-pitched, though, aren't you?
Yes,
that always surprises me.
Yes.
Is that just a Liverpool
You haven't
thing?
heard that for a few weeks.
Listen, as I said, we've got loads more to come. We're, of course, going to look at the Barcelona game again.